you have some maybe third-party proprietary applications that run on their own proprietary repository. Then how can, because when you're doing a data warehouse, you have to find ways to move this data into your data warehouse in order to let you to have a real picture of your whole organization. So how can you move data into our real-time data platform? We have this data movement capability so that you can move this data located in other system into our real-time data platform. Okay. So all these areas together, combined together, and we call this is our real-time data platform. So with this real-time data platform, actually we are not selling you a particular product. We are not asking you to, from tomorrow you have to move all your system or all your data into our data platform. But you can do it by phase, and you can pick your own, based on your business requirement, you pick your own products to implement. For example, if you don't want to touch your transactional data in the meantime, you can simply adopt our SAP HANA and use it as your data warehouse. So you find ways to move. We have our data movement capability. You can make use of that to move your data in your transactional database and put it into HANA. So it helps you to run your complex report very quickly and do your analytics in real time. Okay? And with this real-time data platform, actually it can save you a lot of time in maintaining all those silos that I just mentioned, because in previous days you have to maintain different systems, some for transactional data, some for your data warehouse, some for your data marks, or even more. And for every single this kind of systems, you have to do a lot of maintenance and administration work. You have to think about which column you have to do indexing, you have to rebuild index, you have to, because the size of data is huge, so you have to find ways to aggregate the data somehow, so in order to improve the report performance. But with the single SAP real-time data platform, all these things can be, you just put all the data into the single platform, and you don't have to worry about indexing, don't have to worry about aggregation, because even down to the lowest level of data, you can put all those data into our platform and do your complex report directly from there. You don't have to do that the aggregation anymore. So this is the same diagram as I've shown just now, the real-time data platform. But as I said, we're not asking you to move everything onto SAP tomorrow, okay? You can do it phase by phase, or you can choose your own time when to move which part of your system into the SAP real-time data platform. For example, if you're now currently an SAP ERP user, actually our HANA is already certified. We have a product called Business Suite on HANA, which is you can run your current ERP system now on the HANA platform. Okay, we call that, it's kind of a data migration. You move, it's actually transparent to the end user, because the end user is still using the SAP GUI to access the SAP system. Just that before, your data are stored in traditional database like Oracle, DB2, SQL Server. But now, if you move those data from those database to SAP HANA, actually it will boost up your operational report and also your transaction, because our SAP HANA engine is run in memory. Okay, this is one of the options. You can put your business suite onto SAP HANA or Sybase ASE. You can have a choice. And also, if you are using our BW, our business warehouse, we also certified the business warehouse to be run on HANA as well. And because business warehouse is basically for analytic, for analyzing, so we foresee that the business warehouse will get bigger and bigger. So some company may make use of both of our products, SAP HANA and also our EDW technology, our Sybase IQ. They can Sybase IQ. Hilda will introduce that later after the tea break. But Sybase IQ is actually a disk-based data warehouse technology. So if you really have a huge data warehouse, the size is huge, we can recommend you to move the hot data into SAP HANA, that in-memory engine. And for the warm or aged data, you can put it into Sybase IQ. And the integration between HANA and IQ, it's how you move data, how you move the hot data into the Sybase IQ. It's automatic. The data movement is automatic within our real-time data platform. So you can, as I said, you can deliver your real-time data platform in phases. You can still separate your transactional platform and analytic platform, separately with different technology to fulfill different requirements. You can also extend your current transactional applications so that you can make use of, you can expand the big data capabilities by using our real-time data platform. And ultimately, you can put all these things into one single platform, into our RDTP. So whenever the transaction is made, it's stored already into our platform. And analytics can be made real time through that same box, same real-time data platform box. And as I said, we know that you may have data located in different areas. Maybe you have some data already stored in Sybase IQ, ASE, SQL Anywhere, or even in some third-party or databases. We make use of our data movement capability. These things can be moved into our SAP HANA box. So it depends which kind of record you want to boost up the report performance. You can move selective those areas and put that into our real-time data platform as well. And this kind of replication is, we have the replication capabilities built already within our real-time data platform. Okay. And, this is the data services, the information management, the data movement part I just mentioned. And lastly, for big data, if you have already implemented, you make use of Hadoop already, you make use of MapReduce already, we have a Hadoop MapReduce adapter already built in here. So you can still use your current, big data infrastructure and integrate it with our SAP HANA, with our real-time data platform to do your big data. So these are some of our customer, results. The first one is HMV, because HMV in Japan, they're not, because in Hong Kong, we still have HMV in Hong Kong, right? Not still have some stores. We just do, we have to go to the shop and buy the CDs, DVDs, right? But in Japan, most of the transactions are based on online transactions. So HMV make use of a real-time data platform, and whenever the customer is doing some, online browsing through the website, they can analyze what the customer likes. And for example, they based on the customer's history, what they bought before, what kind of CDs, movies they like, then they can immediately real-time package some, marketing campaign or product plans to them. So it boosts up the transactions, the sales by 30% per transaction. For example, the customer originally want to buy one CD, for example, 100 Hong Kong dollars. And because of the bundles, because of the package, they now spend $3,000 on the same single transaction. This is how we make use of the real-time analytics to help them to do the business better. And the second one, it's an insurance company. By using this real-time data platform, they save 3.2 million on some, because some customers have some fraudulent claims, on insurance claims. They avoid that, they detect that and avoid that, and this help them to save 3.2 million. And the last one, the sales also increased by 22% because by using our data, real-time data platform, they can make use of our predictive modeling capability to try to analyze what the customer like or their interest. So how to package some tailor-made, package for the particular customer, and it helps the company to increase the sales by 22%. So these are, just some very a little portion of our, customers' examples on how our real-time data platform can help them to manage their big data and make use of those big data to help them to do their business better. Yeah, so this is because of all the capabilities that I mentioned just now. So this is why we say we treat big data as an opportunity rather than a challenge. Because if you have a platform that can help you to put all this data together to manage your data without much effort, you don't have to do all those indexing or we call that traditional IT admin method, then you can make use of the platform to tailor-made or to identify some risk or to tailor-made some plans for your customers. So this can help by capturing the different data, by analyzing it, and you can do your business better. And also we have many analytic applications built already within SAP. So we have some applications built. By making use of that, you can also link it up to our TVP. So our real-time data platform is actually a single platform with, actually in between we have many, inside this single platform we have many engines inside it. And with all these functions and features within this real-time data platform, we can fulfill all these 5 dimensions that people now mention about big data. In the broad sense, because data comes in many data types. Real time, because once you make a transaction into the system, that transaction, the data, can already be analyzed through because it's on the same platform, so it can already be analyzed in real time. And also we can do complex analytics on the data because we don't have to do aggregation anymore. Because once the data is there, we don't have to spend time to aggregate the data because we now are using the same platform. We don't have to move the data into different silos. Okay? And also high speed, and also the whole administration is simple because actually don't have to do much administration. So this is actually the real-time data platform can meet all these challenges that people think about big data. So in summary, because we have this big data platform, we also have different big data apps built. We have our big data services, so we can make your big data real and real time. And also the transaction, the analytics, and also your business action can actually be done simultaneously. You don't have to wait till days or weeks before your data is ready to do your analytics. So that's my section. If you have any questions, you can anytime come to us.